Hi everyone. For this tutorial we are going to need a ball of yarn. I am using Patton's Colorful Bulky number 5. We need a flower. You can buy a flower in the any craft store. I have some thread and I'm going to need a needle for sewing our flower and a needle for our to close our headband. Okay, so to get started, and I don't want to forget that I'm using size 6 millimeters knitting needles, and we are going to start by we're going to cast on a total of 12 stitches. First we're going to make a slip knot. To make a slip knot, I pull the loop that is in the back, I pull it to the front, and the loop that was in the front, I pull it to the front one more time. Now we are going to cast on 12 stitches. So this count as my first stitch. So now we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Now our pattern is going to be knit 1, purl 1 all the way until we reach 19 inches long. So I'm going to start with a knit. I knit, now I'm going to purl, and now I'm going to knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, and my last stitch is going to be a purl. Okay, so we turn our work around, and now my first stitch is going to be a knit, and so you have to be able to differentiate which one is a knit and which one is a purl. So this is my first stitch is a knit, and I know this is a purl because it has a bump in the front. Okay, so I'm going to purl, then I'm going to knit, next I'm going to purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. I'm going to knit and I'm going to purl. So whatever, when you see a knit stitch, you knit the stitch, and when you see a purl stitch, you purl. So over here I see a knit stitch. I see like a little chain form, so that's a knit stitch. So I am going to knit it, and I see a bump here, so that's a purl, and I'm going to purl that stitch. Okay? So I'm going to knit, purl, and this is pretty much, the pattern we are going to follow. This is it. This is for the whole headband. It's pretty simple, and to follow, you knit 1 and purl 1 until you reach 19 inches long, until your work measures 19 inches, and then we are going to be ready for the next step once we reach 19 inches long. This is a beautiful, fashionable headband. I love the color. I think it's great. Okay. I hope you like it, and please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to knit and I'm going to purl. Knit, purl, knit, and purl. So we are going to continue to do this, until our work measures 19 inches long, like I said before. And I'm gonna knit, and I'm gonna finish this row, and then I am going to come back once I finish knitting 19 inches. I'm gonna purl, I'm gonna knit, knit, and purl. So I'll see you soon. If you have any questions, comments, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer them all.